Buongiorno ragazzi, stamattina noi svegliamo in un posto molto bello. Benvenuti a Passo Giau.
Look around and drink it in. I can see it in your eyes, the storm. I know you know all of this. Don't stop me now, don't stop me from saying.
Lo abbiamo fatto. Did we do it?
It's really yummy.
We haven't even tried it yet.
This is yummy.
Una pizza diavola. The pepperoni, spicy pepperoni pizza.
That's your guys' choice?
Yep, and now there's another one. Yeah.
You gonna open it up, Noah? Whoa, half calzone.
La pizza, mezzaluna.
Mezzaluna.
And what a beautiful backdrop to a pizzeria. And what an absolute beautiful start to this weekend getaway. We're headed back to the Dolomites per usual because we love this place. And we're headed up, passing through some rainy canyons. And we get up to this valley here just close to Agordo to get some pizza. This place is so stunning. We were here just 2 weekends ago, honestly, with a friend, and the clouds were setting in, so it wasn't as clear, but now that we're in here, this looks incredible. We're really excited to be back up in the mountains.
You can let in the light and let it show. Let it burn like a fire in your bones. If you're up at night and you're feeling tired and you're barely holding on, you can let in the light and let it show. It's gonna happen.
Buongiorno ragazzi, stamattina noi svegliamo in un posto molto bello. Benvenuti a Passo Giau, è un posto molto famoso qui in Dolomiti e oggi noi facciamo un giro, forse facciamo una passeggiata facendo il Cinque Torri oggi, tutti come famiglia con il... Speriamo che sarà un tempo fa bene oggi. Siamo emozionato per fare questo giro oggi. Alright, there's a little bit of the Italian for this video. It is something that I do want to include periodically, just because it is a lot of fun to see a lot of the progress that's been coming with Italian, and especially being able to incorporate it in like everyday activities like we're doing today, hiking here at Passo Giau. That's what I was saying. We woke up in a beautiful place, parked just over the hill. We're here at the trailhead, about to do probably the 5 towers or the Cinque Torri. This is a loop that you do around these beautiful, massive rock formations here. It's very busy. It is just, I think it's actually just about 8 o'clock right now. But you see campers lined up, these incredible viewpoints here. We were just on the other side because we got here at dark. But we're so excited to have such an amazing day hiking and getting to explore this area.
Where you are now isn't where you started. I can see it in your eyes, they're clear. I know you know all of this.
Where's Mama?
Where?
See the top of that mountain over there? Yeah. The really top one with the snow on it? There's glaciers over there, and that's the tallest point in the Dolomites. Marmalada.
Which says don't touch the animals.
Squeeze our way through this.
Good thing it wasn't any taller or wider.
We'll do a circle and we'll come back on this way. Yeah, we'll come back this way.
This is beyond stunning, you guys. It's definitely reminding me of our earliest travels here to the Dolomites near Chinqutori. It's getting muddy, but this is, as you could see, there's a lot of cars. It's a fairly popular area. I would say probably less touristy than Chinqutori, at least as of late. Feels like there's been a lot of mass tourism here. We're happy we're coming off of the peak season, but still a lot of crowds. So I can't imagine what it's like in July and August.
Here we are 1 hour into the hike. The girls are killing it. Willa is leading the pack. Noah wanted to get out of the backpack, so she's been out for the last 10-15 minutes. And we just passed the very large boulder here, but now we're coming around the corner to see several other beautiful views. These in the background there. These peaks make up several of the 5 towers or torri. So this is Cinque Torri hike. Not to be confused with the very common Cinque Terre, which is down along the coast, and you have like the beautiful coastal villages, colorful buildings down there, which is obviously a very beautiful place to go and visit too, but very different, important distinction to make.
His favorite section of the hike, huh? Is that what you just said, babe?
Yes, absolutely.
Just keeps on getting better. There's like these mountains, and then wait for it, even more mountains.
That's little baby Jesus. Yes.
Cables for a cable car up here. Maybe we'll see a cable car soon.
Mommy, if we want to wash our hands up.
Thank you.
We need to get up mine.
Okay, wash your hands. Look at all that you did, sis. Good job. So we made it here to the 5th tower, Cinque Torri, and Tanner noticed that along this ridge up here, there's a refugio, and there are people like lined up to it. And then he also looked on the map and realized that's where we're gonna be. So we've been killing it. Our girls, Noah's asleep, and Willa has just been the most amazing little hiker. We're not done yet. We've got quite a bit ahead of us, but the views are astonishing. I know we're a broken record with that, but how can you not be when you're here in this just amazing, beautiful place? The weather's perfect. It's cool breeze, but still sunny, clear skies. I mean, these peaks are just breathtaking. Really takes the breath away.
We also are noticing there are so many people doing via ferratas and climbing here. I read online that there are over 200 different routes that you can climb on this up in this area. It would be such a dream to come up here and do it. A lot of people will bring helmets when they are going up underneath certain areas, but because we're sticking far enough away, it's not required. We feel pretty good about what we've been doing today and just loving it.
We made
it to almost the highest point that we're going to make it to now, and we're feeling it. There are not many other kids younger than like probably 14, so it's definitely not like the most family visited, but there's, I guess she's over there, she's probably 8 or 9, but like, yeah,
there's
it's been
not a
good
lot
hike.
of kids. Our Willa's being a champ, and it's still nice to know sleeping.
Yeah. While we're still up here near Cinque Torri, I did want to mention that while I was reading, there are several World War I trenches in this area. There's like an open air museum that they say is really phenomenal. They meaning like several blogs that I read. You can come up here without doing as long of a trek that we did and still get to see some incredible views. But as we mentioned with like the 52 tunnels and with several other places that we've been to, it's crazy to think about like fighting a war up in these mountains, and I'm sure it was very, very difficult, very hard labor to dig tunnels and create paths and stuff in all types of weather. Breathtaking, awe-inspiring to be up here. Would I rather be a rock or a mountain? I would definitely want to be a mountain so I can see all my mountain friends and wave to them and say hi.
Dad, no.
During a lot of our hike, we've been doing Would You Rather Be games, and it's been pretty fun. We are leaving the Refugio Averao, and we're making our way now right along the base of the mountain here and going back to Passo Giau. So we can see the famous peak Marmolada, which I first thought it was Marmolata, like marmalade. But no, it's Marmolada, and this is actually the tallest peak. Marmolada is actually the tallest peak in the Dolomites, if I remember correctly. And what's unfortunate about all of the climate change is that so many of the glaciers in the Dolomites and in the Alps in general are disappearing, right? And they've been putting like big, huge sheets of material, white material, to try and reflect some of the sunlight and reflect the heat during like the spring and summer months. And so I saw a video just the other day of them talking about how it's still continuing to shrink, if I read it correctly as well. Just a really beautiful view here. It has been incredibly tiring carrying the backpack, making our way up here, but caught our second wind with some food and drink, and we're now going to make our way back to the camper.
This was such an easy way down, wasn't it, Riz?
I told him there would be a marker. This is the path, and he said, I promise. This is where we go.
Well, it is.
We're literally rock climbing.
Lo abbiamo fatto. Did we do it? Sì.
I see.
Hey, give her some privacy.
I see.
Piracy.
She's going potty, huh?
I see.
We love our girlies so much. What a view.
What a view.
You. Well, we've had dinner and we just turned on Snow White for the girls. And it's such a nice feeling to lay down in our camper van, take in the view, talk, read a book. Like, these are some really great moments, especially after a beautiful day hiking in the mountains. Our girls were champs, and yeah, it's just like the best way to wrap it up. We typically don't do shows when we're on trips. Okay, let me rewind. We typically don't do shows in our camper van. It's more of a rarity, so it's being thoroughly enjoyed. Tanner and I were talking about our time in Japan, and there was one particular time where we had purchased the camper van and got in it, and it was before we had shipped it. There wasn't much time, but we had went to a windsurf competition. It was like a worldwide windsurf competition. And it started to rain, so we hopped into our camper van and played a game of Uno in these back seats. And it was just such a fun memory to just get excited about all of the adventures we'd go on in Europe in our camper van. And flash forward to now, we're doing it, we're living it, and it's just crazy. The passage of time, honestly, is just like, I don't know, it's just been like hitting me harder and harder lately, how fast things go by. Japan already feels like a blimp. Our girls are just growing up, starting school now. I mean, it's just kind of crazy. Gets me in the feels a little bit. I'm really, really grateful how we're choosing to spend our weekends, wherever we are, just being together with our family and making the most out of this life that we have. And I think I'm putting Tanner to sleep with my cheesiness.
I'm just so tired. It was a long day and my body's feeling it, and sitting down, it feels good. I'm gonna be asleep fast.
Family pictures on 3.
And then when it's all finished, I am going to do this, and then it's gonna cook.
You're like sewing it on. That's really cool.
You know.
You can let in the light and let it show. Let it burn like a fire in your bones. If you're up at night and you're feeling tired and you're barely holding on, you can let in the light and let it show.
What an amazing day and an amazing night. Oh my gosh, we're seeing the cotton candy clouds, just the pinks amongst the blues. Oh my heavens. It's been a really magical day and we have no idea what's in store for tomorrow. So we'll see in the morning and we'll see what adventure we go on. Buongiorno. Down the mountain we go. Yes.
Another thing that we absolutely love about being in the mountains is that alpine playgrounds are scattered all over the place and you can find some really incredible ones. The one we found here next to this lake has an incredible backdrop of the mountains, pine trees, people out on boats fishing, doing trekking around the lake. It really is just a special feeling to be so close to nature, a place for the kids to just like play, have a really beautiful time. And that's what we're doing this morning to end out our trip this weekend. It's been incredible. We love having you guys here. Thank you so much for your support. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Share with your friends, hit the like on this button, and let you know what you thought of this camping place. We've absolutely loved it. And be sure to stay tuned for next week's video. We are now in the season where every other video is going to be a podcast episode where we dive deeper into some of the topics that we talked about, living life abroad, raising kids, so many other interesting topics that we're excited to share with you guys. So